615 BNA. We got that fly DNA. It's our Delian Foundations. And we appreciate your patience. Don't bring trouble.
Good morning, y'all. This is Heru, MC2MC. This is our Deli
Foundation.
And we have a special guest in the building. He goes by the name Prophet. Good morning, Prophet. How you doing?
Oh, it was good morning, man. I actually changed my name to Battz.
To Battz. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
That's dope. So what does the name Battz mean? Is that your actual name or?
Yeah, it's my last name, and I've been thinking about it like for some time. I looked at my family, and I just didn't really, no disrespect to them, but I just didn't see like a lot good coming from it. So I was like, I want to make that name a good name.
That's awesome, man. Good for you.
Yeah.
That's up there, man. That's what's up. So for people who don't know who you are, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Who's Battz, man?
Well, thank you for that. My name is Battz. I'm 18. I just turned 18 years old. I'm a Christian hip hop artist. My whole goal with my music is to show people that like what is promoted in media is not the way that we need to take stuff. For instance, most of the music that is put out now is like promoting drug use,
right.
Promoting thing bad just happened with the video. Promoting like violence in general, and then people are like taking it in and desensitizing us to things that's going on in the world. So I feel like we need leaders that's going to talk about real issues and put our generation on the right path, because the way that stuff is going right now, you see is all in the media. It's not going in the right place.
Absolutely, man.
Man, I'm glad to hear like a young brother. Like, salute to you, man, for having that state of mind and being that aware of your surroundings, man. You know,
absolutely.
Appreciate it, man.
You don't see that much, man, or promote it as much. You know,
we commend that. So we came together as a group actually years back, but we released our first album a few months ago called Heel Hop. And I think that's how we got connected through Instagram. You may have posted on ours or we may have seen yours, but I just thought it was the coolest thing. I was like, man, this is like a young man that isn't participating in today's movement of music that is trending in a downward spiral. Like you are very intentional about your mission in music, and I personally respect that a lot.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Thank you. I appreciate that.
I've been doing music for a long time too, and I'm definitely gonna get to you in a second. But like, I've been doing music since I was, in high school and stuff like that too. And I had a lot of the same kind of subject matter as you, where it was uplifting and everything. But I can't lie, some of it, I did get swayed by the music industry and what was popular. So my advice is to continue to go on your path. You might see your peers start getting more popularity because that's unfortunately the direction things are going. But you just got to stay on your path and follow your intuition and your higher purpose.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Same here.
Yeah, the thing about that, like how you mentioned the popularity thing, I just feel like there's a purpose behind everything, and all the right stuff will come to fruition, and it will reap the benefits. For instance, I've been grinding on like TikTok for the past 2 or 3 months, and then I feel like there's many outlets that you can get your name out there. It's just not, it's just not Instagram, Facebook, it's things of the sort. And I've actually accumulated like over 280K followers in the past 2 or 3 months.
Wow!
Just grinding that. Man, thank you, bro. It's been a blessing, and seeing the doorsteps open just for me being myself and showing that I don't need to follow these trends. And then all the right people are getting the attention. So it's just, you got to look in the right places.
Yes, man. Like, I think the music speaks for itself. Like, it don't matter what you title it. It don't matter, like, it just matter about the energy behind it and the vibration. If it's coming from a good place or a bad place, like the universe is not biased, So I think,
yes, sir.
The music is universal language. So if people, feel it, they're gonna feel it. You're gonna filter out the bull, and you're gonna filter out the good stuff too as well. To come into your circle, and you're gonna find the people that is gonna help you along your journey if you just keep going straight and narrow. I bless.
Yes, sir.
That, man, for sure.
Well, when did you actually start making music?
When I started making the music, oh wow! So I take it a while back. I really see my parents as a strong point in my life when it comes to music. I remember them making music like on like a keyboard, and they were like burning CDs to get it, put it on there. Like I just remember that being like 6 years old, and they would play around with that, and then it just fascinated me so much that like I remember my first song that I ever made. I asked for a laptop for my birthday in 9th grade, and then I used my Xbox headset and I just recorded something in Audacity. You know what I mean? And yeah, it was not the type of content that I make now, but that was the first time I ever recorded something myself and did it myself in 9th grade.
Bless up, man. Yeah.
Thanks.
So I was listening to some of your music. I did some researching because I knew he was having this interview. And I was listening to some of your songs when you was called Prophet in the past.
Oh yeah.
It's Prophet. And I heard this song with the album, The Lost Generation. And just the title was like already like, you know what I'm saying, intuitive and let me know like, okay, what level you was on. But I heard the first song, Family First, and I was like, you know, I'm big on family, because I got 2 boys and a wife.
Yes,
so I believe in keeping my family tight, and that's, you know, well, putting their energy and watering them seeds as well. So what inspired Family First? I know it's about family, but what inspired you to actually write it and pin it down and record it?
Yeah, man. Thank you for bringing up that project. Yeah, I feel like I evolved so much from that now, but I really appreciate people that like to. I appreciate you researching that. So Family First, it like really stemmed off. I remember my cousin getting killed, and it was like the dumbest situation. When I look back on it and I still think about it, I get mad every time. So the whole situation it's like I was just thinking, bro, if we just worried about each other so much and we just held each other first, and like everything that we do is for each other, certain situations would never happen. You know what I mean? So that's how I just looked at those things. That's what that song stemmed from.
Oh man, bless up to that, man. Yeah, because I know growing up, my family was always into either game banging or just always on some other stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because it was the country and the city, so they always would get caught up into the city life, into the street life, because it brings money, you know. But also with the money, it brings violence as well. And I got a couple cousins that died from police brutality. You know what I'm saying? Some was provoked by my family members, some was provoked by the police. But, you know, regardless, it's like once the family's tight, because it takes a village, everything can be more smooth, you know, as far as transitioning growing up.
Definitely.
I agree.
Who were some of your inspirations on your journey to make your own music?
Some of my inspirations. So I'm like people call me an old head and stuff like that, but I feel like it's not old. It's just timeless music. So Nas is one of my favorite artists ever. Logic is actually Logic. I don't know if you guys are familiar with him, but he's like literally where I kind of like set my foundation off of, not like what his subject matter, but I remember being like in 9th grade, for instance, and like just listening to him, and like that's why I got fascinated with lyricism so much. And I was like, man, I want to be able to put words together where it just make people feel like literally could feel it in their heart. So that's where some of my basic stuff off of Mobb Deep, things like that. Yeah,
that's dope, man. It's interesting you say that, because I also was listening to that song "Start Over," and it was like it was really inspiring because a lot of things you said in there was like, okay, I can relate to them. And I can hear those influences you mentioned. So how was your like what passion did that come from with Start Over? Because you was telling a story, which is hip hop, the hip hop foundation. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, you was also putting like consciousness in the lyrics. And I don't like saying conscious rap because that always comes with a stigma.
Right.
And I get boxed in like that all the time, so I know how that feels. And I get compared to Nas, Black Thought, Mos Def, Common, a lot of Common.
Those are good comparisons.
Those are good comparisons. Definitely. But I feel like once you compare yourself, you already limit yourself. So I feel like the influences is in your DNA already. So you're gonna become whatever you're gonna become. And I heard you, and I was like, man, he already got like the potential. You know what I'm saying? Based off he studied the greats. So of course, you know. So yeah, what inspired Start Over?
What inspired Start Over really was like, I don't know. Sometimes I try my best I want people to feel a message so bad. So I feel like music is a performance art, right? So music is not about, it don't matter what you say, if you're not saying it in a cool way where people can feel it, then it has no purpose, because that's what music is. So my whole goal with that was like, how can I take 2 stories, put it in one song, a story of a woman that father did bad things to her when she's a child, and and she's got to work at a strip club to support her family. And then the second part was about me, about my mom. Like, my parents are divorced. My parents are still they're good parents. I have like joint custody, but my mom had a boyfriend one time, and then like he's cheated on her, and then me finding that out, that's the first time in my life I ever felt like I wanted to kill somebody. So that's what I talked about it at. Right. So I just wanted to put those within a song and then have two separate things where two separate people can relate.
Man, yeah, because those stories was deep. It was deep stories, and I was like, you never really hear young writers rap or like do stories. So that's what was the intricate part. And then there was the intricate stories too. So like you lived them already or know somebody who lived it. So yeah, man, appreciate the answer.
So do you have a lot of support within like your peer group with your music in regard to the subject matter?
Yes. For instance, I have a Logic certification. So I spent 3 years of studying Logic Pro X. So I'm like very efficient in it. So it's multiple people within my class that like we like grew, we're gonna be rappers, you know what I mean? Everybody, that's what everybody's saying. But you know, like now that we're seniors and we like hitting adulthood, you know, the people that was real about it got weeded out, you know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So I feel like I got that real one. His name's Marcelo, he goes by Travion. I feel like he takes music seriously, and then I'm going on more of like he wants to be more like, you know what I mean, out there, but like we got different paths, but at the same time we can come together and help each other. So yeah.
That's kind of like me and him, you know what I mean? Like he's definitely like my brother in this hip hop thing, but we both have our own separate styles. But when we come together for Heel Hop, which was the name of our album, same type of messages that you're suggesting, we come together in a way that just makes a lot of sense. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
So that's the really cool thing about hip hop, is that it's an artistic way to connect people. Like we can connect with somebody in China because they can feel the message the same way that we can. You know, there's no reason that we can't. We're all the same. We're all creatures of God, creations of God. So I think that what you're doing should be commended, because it's easy to go the other route, but you're sticking to your guns.
Definitely.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, because I noticed a lot, especially, not trying to toot my own horn, like on TikTok or something like that. I feel like if I was like not speaking how I speak, if I was speaking like how everybody else be, and I was making the same jokes, doing the same videos, I would have way more followers. You know what I mean? I'll have way more attention. People will fool with me harder. But they will try to go listen to my music more. But because I have I like speaking out against the truth, some people feel uncomfortable, but the people that really need it and that really want it come there and stay. So yeah.
Now that's important, man. That's so important, because I feel like with the TikTok and Instagram and Twitter platforms, I feel like you are your own show now. You have your own news channel. You have your own outlet. So it's like everybody's their own media right now, and which is a beautiful thing, and it can be a bad thing too, but it's how you use it, and it's because it's a tool. So I feel like if you are putting that message out there and giving people like water, you know, so to speak, when they thirsty for the knowledge or thirsty for like truth, because it's hard to find. Like you gotta weed out a lot of stuff just to get through the. Like as soon as you pop on my IG, you see a big booty. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't know where it came from. You might not even be following nobody. You know what I'm saying? But it's just it's right there. It's like, damn, okay, this is what Instagram is about. So it's how you use it.
It's constantly putting in your mind.
Yeah, it's temptation, man. So it's like it throws you off your track and distractions. But you know, speaking of music and using it as an outlet, also your song Fatherhood, I definitely related to all I'm saying above all of them, because I am a father. I'm a father of two boys, 9 and 10. So Noah and Junior, shouts out to Noah and Junior. But so they my clones, you know, they the direct derivative of me. It look like me, you know, act like me, goofy like me. So it's like they have that, you know, same nature as me. So I believe fathers don't get talked about enough. I believe fathers, especially black fathers, I feel like it's not a thing that gets promoted or you know, gets exposed, acknowledged. To the point where I walked into McDonald's one day, like this was a year ago, and 2 older black folks, like it was either be 70 or 80 years old, came up to me and was like, keep doing what you're doing, brother, regardless if anybody notice you or acknowledge you about what you're doing. Take care of your kids and keep doing that. I know news don't express it enough. But keep doing what you're doing, young man. Keep take care of your kids and
Wow.
keep it keep that narrow and straight path. So yeah, that was a reassurance. So what brought you to fatherhood? What kind of relationship do you have with your father as well?
Oh, I have a wonderful relationship with my father. That song really stemmed from my dad's relationship with his father. Um, so I wanted to tell that story. Really, yeah, that story was basically his perspective of his father, where he had it with his father. And then I was thinking about it. I was like, man, like our community, people, like it's just a thing that your father might not be there. That's not. I don't feel like that's how it should be. You know what I mean? I know stuff happens, but I feel like the father is it's like a literal. My bad. It's like you need your father. Like I would not be the person if I didn't have my father in my life. I would be a totally different person.
Right.
So that's how I just really felt about that.
Man, bless up to that, man. Because we are like, separated between the gap of, the elder generation and the younger generation. Because you said the lost generation. So, nobody's giving a damn about the youth. Politicians, even churches. That's why the churches are dying, because they don't have the youth involved, and the youth is where in the streets. The youth is out there. You know what I'm saying? You got to go to the streets to get the youth. You know what I'm saying? But they're not willing to do that because it's not really about that and the principles.
Yeah, I feel that.
I think it's critical to continue to be a leader if you want to inspire change.
Facts.
Like you can go and tell all your friends or people at school or whatnot, hey man, you should start doing this. They're not going to really probably listen to you as effectively until they see your construction and instruction in your own activity and achievement. So if they see, man, he's been doing his thing, and people have been maybe laughing or whatnot, but he hasn't stopped. That's going to inspire change more than you telling somebody verbally. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel that.
Definitely, man. So living in Nashville, with the hip hop scene, do you listen to anybody in the city that's local that you like really caught your ear and that you like mingle with? You know what I'm saying? Like in the city, like doing shows with or collaborations.
Actually, in all honesty, not really. So it's this one artist named Tim Gent. I think that's his name.
Tim Gent.
Yeah, Tim Gent. Yeah, my bad.
That's the homie.
I like his music. He's cool. I listen to his stuff. I think there's another person named No Big Deal. Is he from?
Yeah.
He's in the Christian hip hop scene, and I feel like he's very cool too. I like his music as well. But I haven't really collaborated with a lot of people from Nashville.
Definitely, we gotta change that, man. We gotta definitely bring you in the fold and what's going on within the underground hip hop scene in Nashville, man. Definitely get you on the show, man. We're gonna put you on the Hill Hop show, man. If you down for it.
Oh, bet. Oh yeah, I'm down for that. Thank you.
Man. Because I feel like you do got the like Hill Hop. I feel like Hill Hop is just like a movement where you ain't gotta follow the archetypes that's already out there. Like, the trap rapper, the hustler, the gangster, because these are all, stereotypical boxes they want to put us in to not express ourselves like we should, just chase the bag, you know what I'm saying? Clout chase. They want us always chasing something. So I feel like you can express yourself more than one way. And I feel like the kids that do that get ostracized because the mainstream. But the underground is where everything comes from anyway. But they just manipulate it and pervert it when you get to the, to a certain surface. So yeah, we respect what you do, man, because it's like it reminds us of what we do, pushing people's mentally, pushing people spiritually, and also pushing people emotionally as well.
I respect that. Yes, sir.
Yeah, man, Hill Hop.
I was thinking that like we do collaborate in the future because you are very much in line with what our objective is to heal through hip hop. And that comes in so many different factors. This is our 4th episode. Our 3rd episode, we had Jaffe Judah come bless us with his presence and his wisdom. And, he's got his own version of Hill Hop. I have my own version. We all have our own, but we can all contribute to this as a tribe, especially and be the change that we want to see in Nashville hip hop and hip hop in general. It's so much larger than our city. You know what I mean? So it would be an honor to have you on board with us. You know what I mean?
Definitely.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. I'm glad there's stuff like this going on. I didn't really know there was like this. I was searching, you know what I mean? I was like, man, typing on YouTube. I was like, man, it's gotta be something out here in Nashville like this, man. And I'm glad that I finally
Yeah.
found it, man.
Right.
That's dope,
Thank you.
man. That's dope. Cause I feel like once like you get enough people doing the same thing or part of the same wave, and I ain't talking about like wave, like trendy thing. I'm talking about frequency wave. I'm talking about like on a higher level where everybody's on the same move, moving like a beehive, because we're only stronger when we connect and we like use our efforts toward the same goal. It's like voting in the block. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the only reason voting don't work for the middle class or the poor is because they don't use it as a tool, like actual as a block, like vote as a block. If we're gonna do something, do it as a movement with intentions. I feel like we vote separate, and then our votes get scrambled and lost in the sauce. So
it's not even a goal.
Facts.
And also, based on what you were saying timeless. There's all stuff that we say too. Like on Instagram, I had a post the other day. I said, "Don't be trendy, be timeless." You know, how do you become a Nas? It's not from just, you know what I mean, taking this immediate opportunity to get a little shine right here. It's standing up for a bigger cause, a bigger message that is truly timeless. So
yes, sir.
Yeah, man, we definitely appreciate that. Where can we find your music?
Actually, I'm doing like a big rebranding. Because I feel like my old stuff was like kind of mixed bad. You know, that was like my first little foot into the door.
Sure.
But now I got my mixing way better. You know what I mean? I developed my voice more. I feel like you can just follow me at Battz on Instagram. Really, that's all that I feel like I need people to do right now. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna drop a single a week with a visual, edit my own videos and do all that. Like on gimbal soon. So once I do that, I feel like everything's gonna take off, man. Really, if I just do it smartly.
Oh, what can I find you on TikTok?
Oh, you find me on TikTok at Battz _ Battz with a Z, BATTZ _.
Okay, the same as Instagram?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, dope, man.
Appreciate that.
So you mentioned you earlier that you graduated from McGavick, correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Congratulations.
Congratulations. That's awesome.
Thank you.
For you.
That's a dope move. So what's next for you? Like, what's your next move, man? Like, what you got planned coming up? You ain't gotta tell us all the master plan, but you know, just a little bit.
Yeah, like I don't know. It's just a lot of stuff in the works, man. I'm building amazing opportunities, amazing connections with people. Just being a genuine person. I'm a part of like amazing community, like right here. If it's Outliers, it's the King Stream Entertainment.
Nice.
Like this person named Ruslan KD, he's literally helped me get on the path that I needed to get on and put me in front of these people that I've never seen and I thought existed. So it's just a lot. It's gonna happen. It's gonna be changing once these visuals come out.
Nice.
It's gonna be amazing.
Yeah, man. I'm excited to see the visuals, man. Is it the same Battz _ on YouTube as well, or where they can find you?
Yeah, I'm actually gonna make a YouTube soon.
Okay, cool.
I'm gonna make it like actually a YouTube channel. You know what I mean? Just not I'm posting music on there. It's gonna be actual content for me, like to help people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Nice.
We gotta have you back on the show on MC2MC, man, when you drop that. So just hit us up, man. We'll be on the lookout for real.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate the opportunity.
Definitely, man.
Thank you so much for being on here with us, man. And you can find Battz at BATTZ _ on Instagram. And yeah, we're gonna see you real soon. We're gonna link up and make some real music and make some real moves.
Yeah, man.
So, I mess with that.
Yeah. What's up, bro? This is MC2MC, our Delhi Foundation, our special guest Battz in the building. And we're gonna see y'all next week.
What's up?
Peace.
See you.
Drop the top of the Lambo. If you got it, if not, then you're damn close. Hot topic on the streets like a lamppost. Dead nose on the beats with my hand closed. With infinite power, I'm gripping on dollars. Significant hours in the studio using my